Ruth Langsford left seething as Eamonn flirted with another woman in front of her. Ruth Langsford was left fuming as her husband Eamonn Holmes appeared to flirt with his former TB wife Anthea Turner as she sat beside him on This Morning. Ruth Langsford couldn't hide her displeasure live on telly as Eamonn Holmes seemed to be getting a bit too chummy with his ex-coworker while she was right next to him. The pair, previously hailed as a television power couple, both aged 64, sent shockwaves through the media when they announced their decision to part ways this May after a marriage of 14 years. They were a cherished part of the This Morning team, often seen sharing a chuckle on the studio sofa. Yet, back in 2018, the atmosphere took a turn when Eamonn invited Anthea Turner over to chat about the possibility of staying mates with an old flame. Eamonn Holmes and Anthea Turner shared the GMTV spotlight from 1994 till 1996, but not long after, their camaraderie hit the rocks, leading to Turner's job loss, following which Eamonn criticized her for vanity and gave her the nickname Princess Tippy Toes. In a segment discussing if it's feasible to stay pals with an ex in light of reports that Prince Harry and Chelsea Davy had a poignant phone exchange shortly before his marriage to Meghan Markle, Eamonn reflected, "I remember that phone call only so well before our wedding. I had to make 6 or 7 of them," reports The Mirror. Joining in on the banter, Ruth quipped, so many, and jested, Anthea Turner was probably one. Eamonn Holmes shared a light-hearted moment with his former TV partner Anthea Turner on the show, quipping, "You are an ex of mine and we're on good terms. Some people think we hate each other." The group chuckled as Anthea remarked, "And Ruth's not bothered at all." Ruth Langsford then clarified, "Well, we're married, properly married," to which Anthea retorted, but we were telly husband and wife." The atmosphere turned noticeably tense when Ruth Langsford coolly commented it was nice that Eamonn and Anthea remained friends. Anthea sweetly suggested that cutting off an ex means losing their family too, which she wouldn't wish upon anyone. Anthea expressed her belief in maintaining friendships post-breakup. "I think people are forgetting there's the sexual relationship and the friendship. If you were and are fiends, there's a problem and there's a break. You can get back to the normality of friendship." Ruth, however, firmly disagreed, suggesting that staying in touch might mean holding a torch for the past, and deemed dinner and phone calls with an ex as inappropriate. Eamonn playfully stirred the pot by commenting on how some people can easily sever ties, saying, "Some people are much colder in life. They can just cut people off like that." He then stood up to embrace Anthea and presented her with a birthday cake, all while Ruth looked on with disapproval. When pressed for her stance, Ruth made her feelings clear. "I think I've made that quite clear. They're my exes. If I met them in a room, I'd be perfectly friendly, but I don't want them in my life. That's done, thank you very much." After a heated discussion on air, viewers immediately took to Twitter to share their views on Ruth's apparent displeasure. One commented, "Ruth does not look happy to have to sit between Eamonn and Anthea during this conversation." Another chimed in with, "Well, I'm so glad you two were friends. Ruth is fuming." Meanwhile, a third remarked, "Made that quite clear, Eamonn. You keep the **** away from Anthea." Post-split, Eamonn Holmes has reportedly exited the plush Surrey residence he shared with Ruth Langsford. In developments reported by The Sun, he's been receiving support from Katie Alexander, a relationship counselor, who's been spotted visiting him at his new apartment in southwest London. Recently, a photograph surfaced showing Eamonn at a safari park earlier in February with a blonde woman discernible through the back window of the vehicle. This follows rumors that Ruth uncovered messages between Eamonn and an unidentified woman on his computer. A source conveyed to The Sun on Sunday, Ruth was completely taken by surprise when she saw the messages. She had no idea what had been going on between them. She was devastated. Not only was she very upset, but she was also angry. Eamonn reportedly met Katie after she responded to one of his posts on X, previously known as Twitter. Last October, the presenter attended a charity fundraising event in Yorkshire near Katie's residence and became a patron, according to reports. Ruth is said to be angry as she was unaware of their friendship and it has now become public knowledge. Eamonn Holmes says he's on borrowed time and not okay after Ruth Langsford split. The presenter, 64, made the remarks as he attended the TIC Awards in London on Tuesday. Eamonn Holmes has claimed he's on borrowed time as he made his first solo public appearance following his split from Ruth Langsford. Attending the TIC Awards on Tuesday afternoon, Holmes said that his health has been deteriorating and he nearly skipped the event due to severe back pain. The broadcaster revealed he used a high-tech wheelchair and walker to attend the ceremony, where he accepted the news award on behalf of GB News Breakfast. "I wasn't going to come, but I've got this new chair with all these gadgets," he told the Mirror. "I had an operation a year and a half ago, and 2 things went wrong, so I have 2 things in my back I don't want. So I'll happily accept this." Holmes has been grappling with ongoing health issues, recently seen using a walking frame and crutches in London. His chronic pain began after he slipped 3 discs in 2021, resulting in a significant loss of mobility. The following year, he underwent spinal surgery, which kept him off the air for nearly 4 months during his recovery. At the awards, which were held at the Grosvenor House Hotel, the former This Morning presenter also addressed the recent news of his divorce from Langsford, expressing his hope that they could remain friends. He shared, "I'm not okay. This is not a good time at all. It's too early to say, but I hope we can still be friends." Since his split from Langsford, Holmes has reportedly grown close to Katie Alexander, a divorced mother of 3 and relationship counselor. Sources close to Alexander claim she's fallen in love with the GB News presenter after enjoying a string of outings with the TV star. It's said she's in it for the long haul. Holmes and Langsford only announced their split last month. Their marriage is said to have been over for some time. Loose Women panelist Langsford, 64, sent ripples through the showbiz world when she announced that she and Holmes, both 64, were planning to divorce after 14 years of marriage and 27 years together. Issuing a joint statement, a spokesperson for the former couple, who share one grown-up son, said, "Ruth Langsford and Eamonn Holmes have confirmed their marriage is over and they are in the process of divorcing."